What if I told you that one planet in our solar system not only stuns with its beauty, but also plays a critical role in shaping the fate of our entire world? A planet so fascinating, it's been the subject of endless wonder since the dawn of human civilization. Today, we're talking about Saturn. When we discovered it, how it captivated ancient astronomers, and why its importance to the solar system is much greater than you'd ever imagine. Thousands of years ago, Saturn was just a bright object in the sky. To early civilizations, it was a wandering star. But in 1610, something extraordinary happened. Galileo Galilei, with his rudimentary telescope, made a groundbreaking observation that changed the way we see the universe forever. When Galileo looked through his telescope, he noticed something odd about Saturn. It wasn't just a star. He described it as having ears. A strange observation, considering no other planet looked like this. He was seeing, for the first time, the planet's iconic rings, though he didn't know it at the time. His early sketches showed Saturn with bulges on either side, a phenomenon that left him and the world puzzled for years. Saturn's discovery wasn't complete, though. Galileo had only scratched the surface. In the years following, better telescopes revealed the truth. Saturn was encircled by a system of rings, something utterly unique in our solar system. What were these rings made of? Why did Saturn have them and no other planet in the solar system? These questions sparked centuries of research, with answers trickling in slowly over time. Now here's where things get interesting. Saturn isn't just a floating giant with beautiful rings. Its presence and behavior shape the solar system in ways that impact every planet, including Earth. For starters, Saturn's gravity is immense, 95 times the mass of Earth. But what's truly astonishing is how this massive gas giant acts as a kind of cosmic protector. Saturn's powerful gravitational pull helps to clear debris from the solar system, pulling in dangerous asteroids and comets that might otherwise threaten inner planets like Earth. Without Saturn, and Jupiter too, our planet could face a much higher risk of impacts from space rocks, like the one that wiped out the dinosaurs millions of years ago. In a way, Saturn is our silent guardian. But Saturn doesn't just play defense. Its presence helps shape the orbits of other celestial bodies in the solar system. It keeps planets, moons, and asteroids in check, contributing to the stability that's allowed life to evolve on Earth. And let's talk more about those rings. They're not just for show. Saturn's rings are made up of billions of particles, ranging in size from tiny grains of dust to massive chunks of ice. These particles orbit the planet, reflecting sunlight in ways that make Saturn's rings shimmer with breathtaking beauty. But here's the kicker: those rings may not be as old as Saturn itself. Recent research suggests that Saturn's rings are relatively young, perhaps only a few 100 million years old, a blip on the cosmic timeline. So what happened to create them? Were they once part of a moon that was destroyed? Are they a result of a cataclysmic event? These are questions scientists are still trying to answer. Saturn, it seems, is full of mysteries that remain unsolved. But the rings aren't the only things that make Saturn fascinating. Let's dive into its moons. One of the most interesting is Titan, a moon shrouded in a thick, orange haze. Titan is the only moon in the solar system with a dense atmosphere, and it has rivers and lakes, but not water. Titan's rivers and lakes are filled with liquid methane and ethane. It's like an alien world straight out of science fiction, yet it orbits Saturn, right in our cosmic backyard. What's even more exciting is the potential for life. Titan might have conditions that are ripe for primitive life forms, hiding beneath its icy crust. There's also Enceladus, another of Saturn's moons, with geysers that shoot water vapor into space. Could there be oceans beneath Enceladus's icy surface, teeming with life? Scientists are on the hunt, and future missions to Saturn may give us the answers. When we think of Saturn, We often focus on its beauty, the rings, the sheer size of the planet, the incredible moons. But Saturn plays a much more important role in the grand structure of the solar system. Its size and gravity influence the orbits of other planets. It clears space debris that could threaten Earth, and it provides us with a laboratory to study the potential for life beyond our planet. The discovery of Saturn wasn't just about finding another planet. It marked a turning point in our understanding of the universe. Saturn shows us that even in the vast emptiness of space, there is a complex system at work, one where every planet, moon, and ring plays a role in shaping the solar system. But the story doesn't end here. Saturn is still full of secrets. Every new mission, every discovery, opens up more questions. What else will we find hidden in its rings, on its moons, or within the swirling storms that race across its surface? One thing's for sure, Saturn isn't done captivating us. Its discovery centuries ago was just the beginning of an exploration that continues to this day. And as we peer deeper into the cosmos, Saturn will remain one of the most important keys to understanding not only our solar system, but our place in the universe.